When you think of Brazil, what comes to mind? If I asked you that question 30 years ago, the answer might unfortunately be soccer and slums. Now the same question evokes a very different response. We think of Brazil as an economic powerhouse, vibrant democracy, and much, much more. Brazil today is on its way to becoming a major force and is already flexing its diplomatic muscle.
Just last week, Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff canceled a much-publicized visit to Washington in October. Relations between the two nations soured after revelations that the U.S. National Security Agency spied on Rousseff and her top aides, as well as Brazil's largest oil company, Petrobras. Speaking at the UN General Assembly earlier this week, the Brazilian leader did not hold back.
Meddling in such a manner in the affairs of other countries is a breach of international law and is an affront to the principles that must guide the relations among them, especially among friendly nations.
The White House, for its part, is trying to repair the damage.
The President made clear that he is committed to working together with President Rousseff and her government to move beyond this issue as a source of tension in our relationship.
It's not hard to see why the Obama administration is so guarded. With public opinion in Brazil turning against the United States, Rousseff's government may hold off on signing a $4 billion deal with Chicago-based Boeing for dozens of fighter jets. And with Rousseff's visit canceled, Washington's plan to get Brazil to lower its trade tariffs may not happen anytime soon. As Brazil's economy steams ahead, more and more U.S. corporations are eager to do business in a nation with a growing and hungry middle class. Despite its newfound affluence, Brazil is struggling with some old problems. Millions took to the streets earlier this year, protesting against high taxes, corruption, and inadequate investment in health care and public education.
I'm fed up seeing people demonstrating but seeing nothing change. Management, education, and health systems, that's why we're here today.
Even in football-mad Brazil, many oppose the government's projected expenditure of $13 billion to host the 2014 Soccer World Cup and 2016 Summer Olympics. Some say the gap between the rich and poor is growing, as seen in one of Brazil's biggest cities, Rio de Janeiro. On one side, thousands of urban poor, crammed into gritty hillside slums known as favelas. On the other, the rich who converge on the sun-swept beaches and boutiques less than a mile away and a world apart.